Christina Crawford, and this is Entertainment Northwest, a weekly show devoted to bringing you news, entertainment, and behind-the-scenes peek at what's new in your area. Let me introduce you to our neighborhood. Behind me is our station, Retro Television Network, RTN 24 Spokane. Next door is the Inlander, and across the river is the Veterans Memorial Arena and Star Theater. A little ways down the road is the INB Performing Arts Center, and about 2 blocks south of where I'm standing is the Bing Crosby Theater, Big Easy, and the gorgeous new Fox Theater. In Idaho, where I live, there are festivals, theaters, musical theater, and clubs showcasing local musicians and regional bands. So let's go inside and see what's new for this week. I'm Christina Crawford, and this is Entertainment Northwest. Today, we're going on location to show you behind the scenes all the things that happen when you, the audience, are not yet there. So it's a gorgeous day. Let's take this show on the road. Today, Entertainment Northwest is at the Big Easy, and our guest is Gary Pike, who's the marketing manager of Big Easy. Thank you so much, Gary, for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us, I understand that there are some big changes at the Big Easy.
There are. We recently got acquired by the Knitting Factory, a company that's based out of New York and LA, and they are coming in and giving us a whole new facelift. We're getting a brand new name, some architectural changes that are going through here, brand new carpeting, getting a brand new front of house digital mixer, and some other improvements as well throughout the venue. So some big stuff coming our way probably here within the next 2 months.
How are you going to choose the name, or what is the process for that?
Well, I'll tell you right now, we don't know what the new name is going to be. So if anybody out there that has a good name, let me know, and maybe your name can be the one that gets on the marquee outside. So we're looking right now, nothing set in stone right now.
I've always wondered, because you have so many shows almost every single night. You do national companies, tours, and you also do regional bands. How do you choose those?
Well, a lot of times there's many bands are in this area that want to get on our stage, and so what we'll do is use our Bourbon Street stage to kind of see what are the best bands around town, highlight them on some local showcases in there, find the best of the best, and then when there's a national tour that comes through, we'll put them on stage with a band that they complement as well. What we have here is a guitar autographed by Motley Crue, a famous rock band. Motley Crue is one of the concerts that we promoted when they were at the arena here in Spokane, and got their guitar signed by them there. Also, Vince Neil actually played on our stage here when he was on a solo tour. So it's kind of neat to have a little piece of heavy metal rock and roll history right here on our wall. Here we have an acoustic guitar autographed by James Taylor. This was actually signed by James Taylor when one of our concerts we promoted down in Boise in year 2001. Again, you can kind of see the diverse kind of guitars that we have on our walls here, a little bit of everything. We have country, rock and roll, some singer-songwriter highlighted throughout the venue. Here's an autographed guitar by George Thorogood. George has played our venue multiple times, each time to a sellout crowd. So Spokane really loves George, and George really loves them. It's a great concert. This is our Bourbon Street restaurant right here, and as you've seen, some of our changes that we've done to the venue is we've added this door so that you can go back and forth between the venue and to the restaurant, and not have to be either in one room or the other. So it's one of the new additions to our venue. So it's kind of neat. You'll see, not only you'll see some national tours here, but some of the locals' best entertainment as well on stage.
Will that continue under the new plan?
Even more so. We're going to start every Saturday night. We're going to have Locals Live, which is a show that's in Bourbon Street that will highlight every week a new local band. So come out here and see the local band on Saturday, and then you might be able to see them on stage, on the big stage with the national tour.
What a great idea. How fabulous for new musicians or bands that are just starting out to get that kind of exposure at a major venue.
It really is neat, and we have some really good talent here. Everything from country to rock to hip hop. So come out and see some of your local showcase artists right here on our big stage.
Don't go away now. We're just taking a short commercial break, and we'll be right back at the Big Easy. The Bourbon Street restaurant is part of the venue, or it's separate, or is it still going to continue as Bourbon Street?
What we've done is we've actually knocked out a wall that connects Bourbon Street to the main venue. So now when you're here for a concert, we can open up the doors. If you want to have some dinner, you can go back over to Bourbon Street. And we're also open for lunch now, so you can come down and enjoy some lunch in there as well. Usually, as a rule of thumb, Bourbon Street opens up 2 hours prior to the show. So you come here, eat in Bourbon Street, have some cocktails, and you're the first ones in the venue, so you get the best seats if you come here early.
Maybe you could just tell us where we are. We're up in the balcony.
We are in the balcony.
And the VIP room is behind me.
The VIP room is right over here. Some of the best seats in the house. But we are in the balcony. You see the main stage here. Huge dance floor down there as well, where we have a lot of our big parties there.
Do you do private parties?
We do. We're open a lot of days whenever you might not think that we're open because you don't see anything on the calendar. Actually, we have a lot of corporate events in here, casino nights and holiday parties year-round in here. So if you're interested in that, give me a call.
I have to ask you the obvious question, parking.
Parking. We have plenty of parking downtown. A lot of people don't realize it, but there's tons of street parking. Now across the street, we have our own. It's not our parking lot, but it's a pay parking lot across the street. So we have parking there as well. Some things that the Fox Theater has talked about is doing some busing some patrons in from different areas around as well, because parking downtown, as you know, does get tight sometimes. But there's plenty of parking after 7 o'clock. All the parking on the street is free.
Thank you so much for allowing us to come. Entertainment Northwest is very happy to be here.
We're glad that you're in town.
Thank you. Entertainment Northwest, thanks to West Coast Entertainment, is going backstage to interview one of the stars, Wedding Singer, and we're actually going to be on the stage. I'm Christina Crawford, and Entertainment Northwest is actually backstage, on stage at the Wedding Singer. And I am in the Wedding Singer, Robbie Hart's bedroom. Our guest is Sarah Peak, and she's also one of the stars of the show, and she's going to tell us a little bit about the set and the play. Sarah?
Yes, thank you so much. We are in the Wedding Singer's bedroom, and we'll take a little tour. You can see all the 1985 vintage props. We have the New York Jets lamp. It's very cool. Fake melted candles to set the mood, because this is where his ex-fiancée Linda comes in to seduce him. If you've seen the show, this is the famous water heater that she kicks it and it attacks her with steam, and she does all of her dancing and splits and everything right here. And since we're on stage, you can kind of look around. We have the wings to our sides, and out front here is the house that we get to play to every night in Washington. And down below is where our orchestra, our rock band, sits and plays. And so this theater's been really good to us, and we're having a blast here in Spokane.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
This is your first Broadway touring company, aren't you?
First national tour ever.
Isn't that great? Are you having a good time?
It's awesome. And I'm from Kentucky, and I've never even been out west at all.
Out west?
Or up northwest. Yeah. So just seeing all these different parts of the country and being in Florida on the beach one week and in the mountains the next, it's really cool.